am sovereign.
Hello YouTube, I am Sovereign, and welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Battlefleet Gothic Armada multiplayer. So, when we last left off, we tested out our new lunar cruiser, and it was doing quite well. The Lance macro cannon combos seem to be working rather well for us. So, yeah, we're just going to crack on. I've been dithering over whether or not I want to replace the Mark 1 Donselses with Mark 2s with torpedoes, but I'll think about that when I've got more renown to spare and possibly some bigger ships. But at the minute, we've got one upgraded with Space Marines, and I think I'm going to upgrade the second one, but I need more renown for that. So without further ado, let's play some games. And it's going to do that thing again, isn't it? Yeah. So, to save waiting ages on it finding a match, I'll see you when I have one. Okay, so we're into a 400 point cruiser clash against Velkus. Oh, 500 points, okay, he's changed his mind there. So that means we can get all of our main ships in, plus some escorts. Now, it's going to be a big Chaos Fleet. Well, big-ish. 500 points is a lot at this level. And, excuse me. I think what I'll do is I will have basically a squadron of torpedo destroyers just to fill the board, basically. Got Widowmaker in there as well, just for sensor range. Because Chaos can be quite tricky to catch. So my thinking is, if I use my destroyers and the torpedoes on my lunar cruiser, I can try and box the Chaos Fleet in a bit, stop them maneuvering or running away, basically. I mean, they could still run away, but they'd have to take a volley of torpedoes in the face to do it, so an extra sensor range on the Widowmaker is nice as well for finding the buggers. So, what have we got deployment-wise? We have a whole bunch of gas clouds on this side of the board. And I think, yeah, I think my ships of the line are going to maybe make use of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my lunar cruiser flying solo, my Dauntlesses as a squadron, and I'm going to put my torpedo destroyers out here.
Ship ready. Changing course.
Right, so we only have to destroy 2 ships. That's going to be interesting, because that makes me think that they're bigger ships.
Ship
And
ready.
I don't know if I should be worried about that. Where's his probe going? His probes are coming pretty much straight at me.
Awaiting orders. Changing course.
So let's see if we can't avoid them.
Yes, Admiral.
Cool down 2 minutes.
Going silent. Going silent.
Let's use those to try and block his movement off a bit. Okay, so he's got a
Enemy ship
Zenchian frigate.
sighted.
That's a battleship. That is a battleship. That is
Orders
actually
received.
a battleship. Here's a battleship and a carrier. So, okay. I don't know if I can fight that, to be honest.
Your orders? Your orders. At your command. Engines hot.
Bring those guys around.
Yes, Admiral. At your command. Burn retros. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Yes, Admiral.
Excuse me.
Ship ready. Underway.
Lucky with anything here.
All ahead full.
Destroyers can just get the hell out of there.
Your orders. Awaiting orders. Your orders. Brace for impact. Cruising speed set. Burn retros. Engines hot.
Yep, I think
Yes,
this is a
Admiral.
lost cause, so given the amount of damage those can do,
Awaiting
sometimes
orders.
discretion is the better part of valor. GG, sir. You brought the biggest guns.
Escaping the battle zone.
Yeah. So, apparently, some people bring nukes to knife fights.
Ship ready.
Let's just see what damage we can do with the...
At your command.
They need to fetch matchmaking like this. Well, yeah, they do.
Yes, Admiral.
Cruising speed set.
Course plotted. Ship ready. For the Emperor.
Burn retro.
Orders received.
At your command.
So, yeah. Battleship and a cruiser.
Awaiting orders. Your orders. We are the Imperial Navy.
Let's just give them the victory, shall we?
Your orders.
Ramming speed. It's a good day to die.
Cruising speed set.
So yeah, that was, yeah, battleships in 500-point fights. I mean, if I'd had a wider selection of ships available, I might have been able to do something. Like, if I'd had 2 or 3 cruisers, like full-size cruisers, and maybe the Dauntlesses, it's not impossible that I could have done something. Oh, and I've got 2 ships lost in the warp now for that. That's going to be an interesting one to come back from. So we could throw the Adeptus Astartes favor on our other
Adeptus
Dauntless.
Astartes are prepared to continue.
And got lost. I've upgraded your navigator, and you still got lost in the warp. So you had like a 30% chance, and you 2 out of 3. Good job, guys. Good job. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take the Mark II Dauntless. Can't afford to put any upgrades on it, but this is where Battlefleet Gothic, I feel, falls down a little bit, because you have a match like that, and as the gentleman said, or gentlewoman, my honourable opponent in the last match, and I get that I said that he didn't have to bring a battleship in such a small game, and that is true. But then at the same token, why would you not take your biggest guns? I'm not going to begrudge them that. But anyway, this is where Battlefleet Gothic gets a little bit gamey, because you have ships like this that get lost in the warp after a match like that, and you then have to think about what you're going to do in your next match, and what you're going to take into it in the way of ships, because you don't want your remaining good ships to get taken out, so that when your other ships of the line come back, the ones that you'd had to scrape by with are then knackered and out of commission because they didn't have the support there that they normally do. Excuse me. So generally it's not a bad idea to have an extra light cruiser or cruiser kicking about, just to form a B-list fleet. And I don't want to buff the navigator, but like, if that happens, see how it goes. Oh, never mind. So let's try again. Let's hopefully not end up against the battleship, and can maybe take out one of the Mark II Dauntlesses just to give it a whirl. I do like the background, and you can see some of your other ships kicking about. I mean, there's my Dauntless Mark I with the Imperial. I think that's Imperial Fists livery. It's very pretty, very, very pretty. Okay, so it's another 500 point data recovery. I'm the attacker. Okay. This could go terribly. Because I don't have half my ships. So this just could be a write-off. I don't really want to risk my other Dauntless, especially when this guy's probably going to be bringing his A game. Let's not risk the other Dauntless. Let's try. Actually, that's not quite the ratio I want. Let's just try destroyer squadrons. And we'll have a random sword frigate to fly escort for the Dauntless. Let's see how this goes. I thought I hit ready. This is such a stupid fleet. I'm basically just planning on filling the board with torpedoes here. I really don't think it's going to work, but we'll see. So, put our Dauntless there. Sword Frigate there. That's one squadron. Then we've got that. Oh man, this is such a stupid fleet. Cool. So we have our 4 squadrons and
Enemy
we're good to
ship
go.
sighted.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Admiral.
Apparently people just bring battleships to smaller
Admiral.
games now.
Ship ready. Awaiting orders. Your orders? Ship ready. At your command. Ship ready.
You've still got 2 minutes before he has to warp out.
At your
Or
command.
before he even can warp out. Oh shit.
Brace for impact. Awaiting orders. Your orders?
Yes, Admiral.
Ship ready. Yes.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Oh, you flew into the asteroid field, didn't you? That's what I get for not paying attention.
Awaiting orders. Lock on target.
At your command. Initiate emergency repairs.
Ship ready.
At your command.
Well, my fleet got a lot easier to manage.
At your command. Brace for impact. Your orders?
Yes, sir. Initiate emergency repairs.
Let's see if we can actually. Yeah.
Damage teams begin repairs now.
Landing some solid torpedo hits on him, but like,
Yes, Admiral.
yeah, that's gonna be it. GG. Battleships again.
At your command.
Maybe I just shouldn't play it this time of day. Apparently it attracts like everyone who has top-notch ships. So so that's going to be some food for thought, basically. You know, how does one deal with grotesquely large ships like that? I mean, I think I had a good go at it. I messed up that fight, to be honest. I flew half my escorts through the friggin' asteroid field because I wasn't paying attention, because I was in a rush to try and get the the data from the enemy ship before it warped out, and that was just a mess. I need to figure out how one deals with excessively large ships when one does not have an excessively large ship, and that's gonna be food for thought before my my next episode. I do have that Dauntless back though, so I could sling another upgrade on it. Well, we've got shields so far, so maybe armor. Armor, advanced cogitators. Enhanced battle bridge is nice. Ignores asteroid fields. Yes, that would be helpful, Sovereign. Now, I think we're gonna just make our line ships as tanky as we can make them, especially since these guys are trying to rush in close and make boarding actions with their Space Marines. I think we'll do that. So I think we'll try one more game, and if we end up with 3 battleships in a row, I'm going to have to put my thinking hat on and consult the wisest minds of the Imperial Navy. By which I mean, I'll have a cup of tea and I think about episode 4. Okay, so 250 points. So if someone manages to squeeze a battleship in here, I'll be impressed. 250 points versus Chaos. So, tell you what, I'm just going to take the Space Marines. Do I want an escort? No, I'll be cheeky and take no escorts. Get some extra renown because my renown is rock bottom right now. So, Space Marines. To be fair, the Imperial fist ships do look cool. Right. So, getting across this map is going to be easy if we don't want to be stealthy. So I guess we'll start off in the asteroid field. Not in the asteroid field, sorry, in the gas cloud.
Underway.
Okay, so they're out there.
Course plotted. Your orders. Going silent. Awaiting orders. Understood.
Nice little in-character banter for you.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see how this goes. Number of ships to destroy 4, which makes me think he's running escorts. It's hard to get that number of ships in such a small points game.
Ship ready. Burn retros. Setting course. Cruising speed set. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Cruising speed set.
Come get some. Come on. He's really trying to bait me out, isn't he?
Awaiting orders.
Come on.
Changing course.
Well, that'll at least get me a lot closer.
Your orders?
Course plotted.
And because we're Space Marines, we want to be at less than 3k distance because we want to be boarding the ever-loving crap out of this guy. But we want to be boarding his big ship specifically.
Engines hot.
I do think that is an escort for how quickly it's moving around.
Your orders. Enemy ship sighted.
Yep, there's one escort. An idolater.
Ship ready. Setting course.
I think he's trying to bait me over that way, so let's go the other way. How long are our broadsides? Yeah, sufficient. Is that moving? No, it isn't.
Orders received.
Oh, it is now.
Underway.
Let's give this guy the broadsides. Right, if
Engines
we're
hot.
cunning, we could fire both ships.
Understood. Course plotted. Changing course. At your command. Cruising speed set. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Engines to maximum.
Oh, good.
Orders received. Yes, Admiral.
And that's going to be him in
Setting
trouble.
course. Understood. Cruising speed set. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Terminators. Deep striking.
Nope, no jar in the termies there.
Engines
Oh,
hot.
I got a weapon. Oh, that's his macro
At your
turrets.
command.
Cool, cool.
Changing course. Underway. Lock on target. Cruising speed set. Orders received. Yes, sir. All ahead full. Cruising speed set. Burn retros. Course plotted. Engines to maximum. Cruising speed set.
GG. Okay, so apparently not everyone brings battleships to cruiser fights. and I think it's good to end on a win, to be honest. Does break my undefeated record. I was quite impressed that I got through 2 whole episodes before I actually had a defeat. Although I do feel a little bit cheated in that, you know, my ships were completely outclassed. You know, the first guy even said himself that, you know, matchmaking like that shouldn't really happen. And I'm kind of inclined to agree. I think probably a good way of doing it would be matching captains of similar level. Sorry, admirals of similar level. Like you can see up here, I'm level 3. So, you know, I should be matched theoretically against other captains of that level. Because, you know, I'm not going to get a battleship for friggin' ages. But, you know, that happened apparently. I mean, it could just be that there's, you know, not many people on the servers just now, so that might have something to do with it. I don't know. But, yeah, at least then, you know, if you're matched against players of the same level, then it's a tactical choice on your part not to bring a battleship or to bring a battleship. You know, you're not just stuck with subpar ships. Well, hardly subpar. I mean, for their class, the ships I have, I like to think are quite good. But there's no way I was going to beat that battleship. So, you know, sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. And those who fight and run away live to fight another day. And I appreciate that the Commissar might not appreciate that maxim. But that's why I'm the Admiral and he's just a Commissar. So he can like it, frankly. But yes, I'll have to see if there's anything that can be done for fighting much higher level ships or much higher level players. Because I'd like to think that there was something I could have done during that fight. But that, I think, is going to be something to ponder for the next episode, and I'll hope you'll join me then. Hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was, for the most part, me running the hell away from my first fight, taking the most ludicrous fleet possible into my second fight, and having a bit of in-character banter in my third one. So, have fun, guys. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao.